Now, is there any flexibility for agencies? And the answer is yes, because however sequestration plays out, it's going to, according to OMB and the congressional and the legislation, it's going to be applied by accounts. And those are categories of funding within an agency. But for some agencies, take the National Institutes of Health, because it's the most dramatic example, almost all of their $31 billion is in one account. So the agency has almost complete flexibility within that total pot. They have flexibility by institute, certainly by program, training programs, versus an extramural programs. Other agencies, Department of Energy, NASA, NSF, have several accounts in which the money is put into buckets. They will have less flexibility because within that account, they will have to apply whatever the total is. But there's still a fair amount of flexibility. Last point I want to make is, how will they do it? And again, so far the agencies are not talking about that because the White House has told them not to talk about it. That's starting to change. There's going to be a hearing Thursday that Senator Mikulski is going to have in the Senate, in which several domestic agencies are going to testify about the details. So far, you've pretty much heard the only voice has been the Pentagon. It's been Leon Panetta and company. And that's left the false impression that sequestration is going to fall mainly on defense programs. That's not the case. It's split between defense and domestic. But the federal agencies that you folks care most about outside of defense haven't felt free to talk about it. I think that may change in the next couple of weeks, but I'm not sure how detailed they will get. But obviously, the possibilities include fewer total grants, reducing spending on out-year commitments, delaying the start of programs, delaying, shrinking the size of programs. All of those activities are going to be in the mix. And agencies so far have used the same process that they use when they're under a regular continuing resolution, which is to be cautious, to spend at some level below their normal rate, whether that's 90%, 80%, or something else. So I think you've already seen that. You may have heard about it. You may have heard directly from program managers. But I think there's going to be more to come. So I'm going to stop there. I've been drawing from something that I wrote last week on our Science Insider blog, which you can feel free to take a look at it at news.sciencemag.org. But things are changing day by day, so we will continue to follow it and update you as needed.